The buds are back. No, not cigarette buds. Remember, Riggs is trying to quit that shit. Lethal Weapon 3. Another solid installment? Yes, please. The plot. Retirement is calling Murtaugh's name. However, he and Riggs are on to another case. The danger is high on this one, so now 2 FBI agents, including Renee and Russo, take over said investigation. Though they are told to stand down, Murtaugh and Riggs want to take drop it for an answer, so naturally, they begin to act. Actions speak louder than words in this installment. After a Lethal Weapon showed us a severe case of suicidal intentions, fear, depression, and anxiety, there was really no room to do better. Lethal Weapon 2 showcased how to do a sequel right and better than the first, and included all the previous aspects, and included anger and rage into the mix. 2 near perfect movies. Why was there a third installment? There was no more room to build upon the characters. Sure, Riggs is in love again, and Murtaugh is back to his retirement goals, but this is pretty much a combination of the first 2 without any payoff when it comes to resolution. So why watch it? The message. It's a tale of armed violence and the kids who are thrust into this environment and grow up as criminals. By the end, Murtaugh and Riggs have had enough and are engulfed in rage. However, here it isn't as strong as the first 2 interpretations of that rage. It's a great message, but now I fear this has become a new story of a week type of movie. Watch as Murtaugh and Riggs fight off new bad guys and a light is shown on a serious topic. Overall, is that really a bad thing? Normally I would say yes, but here's the thing. Lethal Weapon 2 tied everything up, so where else was there to go? They could have gone the cash-in route, but to Richard Donner's credit, he demonstrates a great narrative to a third installment in an awesome trilogy. Here's hoping part 4 is great. Is that it, though? Is that really all there is? The same story, different execution type of deal? Well, yeah. But it's not lazy, and that's another added plus. The chemistry between Murtaugh and Riggs is spot on, and Pesci along with Russo do amazing jobs as well. Another aspect this movie excels in is the feeling of threat and utter hopelessness. Armor-piercing rounds are being distributed to the gains in the streets. Now officers aren't even safe with bulletproof vests. There's one moment that really got me. I thought it was someone else, but it turns out it wasn't. Still someone close, though. The effects. This movie opens up with a bang and doesn't let up until never. Well, the end credits. That's about it. It's not the most action-packed of the series, but it's still pretty close. Drama overweighs the action, which I think was a poor yet passable decision. Mainly because we aren't given a reason to care just as much as in the first 2 films. And that could be damaging. Just because there's less of a reason to care doesn't mean you shouldn't. The musical score! Still great as always. I noticed more saxophone jazz, which didn't bother me as much as in the first movie for some reason. While not as strong as the first 2 films, it is still a solid movie. Great writing, strong characters, ample action, and a level of sincerity that shows there's still life in this franchise. Overall, I give Lethal Weapon 3 a 4 out of 5. I'm Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Entertainment. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and leave comments and subscribe.